How's it going, guys? It's Voultar! Voultar, you remember me? Yeah, so we've taken over Canadian Gamer's studio. You see, what happened was, he posted a video talking about the Mister, and he wasn't painting it in the most positive light. So, what I ended up having to do, because this video was affecting my YouTube business, you see, I've got affiliate links on my channel. I've got my own store where I sell various products that are very similar to what the Mister community is into, right? So it's just not good for my business. And I got Amazon links, and we're getting ahead of ourselves here. So what I did was, obviously it's Halloween, it's the time of the year. I came over to CG's house, and while he wasn't looking, I stabbed him in the back with a butcher knife. Oh well. So I guess going forward, this is going to be my channel. And, we might have special guests on here once in a while. Maybe Genovi. We'll see how it goes. This isn't my Halloween costume. This is my alter ego. Okay? You got a problem with that? Take it up with my brand manager, okay? So, where was I? Hello?
Hey! Hey! Get the fuck out of my games room! Hey! How's it going, guys? Cameron here with Canadian Gamer, coming at you with another video. Wow, I hope you're all doing well. Having a good start to your Halloween, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Not much going on here. Obviously, I'm going to hand out some candy to the trick-or-treaters and then get on with the rest of my night. I really need to finish God of War. Oh my God. So that's priority numero uno. And then as far as this bad boy is concerned, I've got some plans. I'm sort of working out things. People are asking me why I haven't taken it out of the box yet. Well, there's a number of reasons. If you ask, I shall tell. And we already sort of talked about it on my last video, but there's not really a lot to play on the Xbox Series X at the moment. Let's be honest here. I don't have a 120 hertz TV, something that I didn't mention in my video. So can I really take full advantage of this console? I bought a new shelving unit today, just a small one that I can put next to my TV stand, and I might end up putting like my Xbox One X in there and maybe my One S. Not hooked up, I'm just going to leave them in there unplugged. Kind of like a little display unit, if you will. Not quite sure if I'm going to sell those consoles yet or not. And then I'll end up hooking up the Series X. I'm not in a hurry. This bad boy can stay in the box. Maybe I'll keep it in the box till December 24th, and then maybe I'll just throw it up on the classifieds and see what I can get for it. Oh! So, yeah, as you saw in my intro there, some guy by the name of Voultar, never heard of the guy in my fucking life, he proceeds to post a tweet on his Twitter account. I guess he's got like 18,000 subscribers. Big fucking deal, right? I've got 3,300. I don't care. He posts a tweet putting yours truly on blast for the video that I put out. But he doesn't call me by name. He just leaves a link at the bottom of his tweet to send all of his followers, all of his minions over to my video. And then I found out a link to my video was put in an FPGA Mister Discord room somewhere. And all these people flooded all these neckbeards flooded my video with comments. Some of them left comments that were like 6 pages long. I couldn't even be bothered to read those comments. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, with Voultar there, he's trying to claim that I'm putting out a video like this to try to stimulate my channel growth. And anyone who's watched my channel, you know I don't give two shits about how many subscribers I have or how many views I have. If anything, that would be you, Voultar. That would be you. You're talking to yourself on Twitter and nobody's listening to you. You're talking to yourself. Schizophrenic. So, yeah, unbelievable. This Mr. community, unfucking believable. Wow. And you guys want to sit there and make fun of the Amico cult. Those guys, fans of the Amico, those guys are saints compared to the Mr. community. You want to talk about toxicity? Oh my fucking God. Unbelievable. And then, you know, the craziness continues. Dreamcastguy puts out a video today, you know, an I'm very scared and terrified video, very similar in vein to Lady Decade's video. So apparently Sony Corp took down Dreamcastguy's Ragnarok video. Of course they did. I knew that was going to happen. Anyone who saw the video, he posts a video. He always has to be the first. He always has to be the first. He puts out a video talking about how there's leaks available, the whole story. He read all the leaks. He went ahead and read it all. And I think he even posted a link to where you could go read about the leaks. And we know that Santa Monica Studios and Sony, with their embargo and what they have provided, you're not allowed to even talk about leaks. Now, Dreamcastguy didn't necessarily discuss in specifics, you know, regarding what the leaks were, but he gave a direct path for anyone who is watching his video to go read about the story and the leaks. And that in turn could potentially affect Sony's bottom line. Somebody goes and reads the leaks. Maybe they're not interested in the story. Maybe they don't go and purchase the video game. Dreamcastguy should know better. He's been doing this for a while, but he doesn't know better. He doesn't. So his video gets taken down with a copyright claim, which again, we've talked about before on this channel. A copyright claim doesn't do jack shit. It just takes away your monetization. But then he shows another screenshot where he got a copyright strike. This is what he's saying. Who knows if it's true? And he's frightened and he's scared. There's nothing to be scared about, you moron. Your video got taken down. As long as you don't have 3 strikes, you have nothing to worry about. You're over-exaggerating. And then you go into a tirade about how I'm not quite sure what to do. I'm really scared. I'm terrified. You know, I don't have a family, and usually around this time of year, on Thanksgiving, I do a stream because I want to spend time with you guys and, you know, beg for donations. And I might as well talk about this now because I lost all this ad revenue from this video. So, yeah, I need to do a Thanksgiving beg stream. I'm terrified, guys. I'm fucking terrified. Never fucking ends with Dreamcastguy. Oh my God. Again, if it was a reputable channel like Digital Foundry as an example, let's say they got a copyright strike, do you think they would be posting, do you think Richard Ledbetter or John Linneman would be posting a video talking about how Sony issued a copyright strike? No. They would keep it quiet. They wouldn't talk about it. They would handle their business behind the scenes and they would get on with their day. But not Dreamcastguy. So this is like the next big thing. Videos that are getting taken down and YouTubers that get on in front of camera and they cry and they act like they're visibly shaken. And then he proceeds to talk about how he's going to get in contact and he stumbles upon his words and he's like, oh, my legal team. You don't have a fucking legal team. You don't even have a job. You're jobless. My friend, if you don't like Sony or Team Santa Monica taking down your Ragnarok video, that's your fault. You chose to go down this road. You don't like that? You want a consistent paycheck? Go get a real fucking job like the rest of us, okay? Quit crying. So, yeah, that's all that's going on. Just having fun on the channel here, obviously, right? So, again, I am excited to have this, even though I have not taken it out of the box yet. I'm sort of just waiting for the appropriate time to do that. Like I said, the real reason why I bought this was for Starfield. Absolutely, I want to pick that up day one. Speaking of Digital Foundry, if you watched their podcast today, if that's what you want to call it, on their YouTube channel, it's usually the episode's released on the weekends if you're a member of their Patreon, but then if you're not, they release it a couple of days later. They actually talked about Xbox increasing, or Microsoft Xbox increasing their prices on all of their products. And in the discussion, they did sort of talk about the possibility of the console going up in price. Now, John Linneman didn't think that the console was going to go up in price. He's like, no, that's not going to happen. No. And then Richard stepped in and said exactly what I said. Due to inflation, due to an economic, a crisis we're in, a lot of countries, including Canada, are headed for a recession. Costs of goods and services is going to go up on everything, from a bottle of ketchup to the gas you put in your car to a loaf of bread to even a console. So, if Sony's going to increase the cost of their console, Microsoft very well could increase the cost of this console because it's in such hot demand. And yes, Microsoft might be a billion-dollar corporation, but at the end of the day, they're a bloodthirsty corporation, and they're going to try to make money and exploit people as much as they can, unfortunately. So yeah, I could absolutely see this going up in price, because $5 3 years ago is not the same as it is today. $10 today is the new $5. Okay, that's the truth of the matter. So everything needs to be adjusted due to inflation, including what we make an hour. We all want to get a little bit more money, right? I get it. There's a lot of people out there that are upset about that. That's a whole other conversation. That's very political. I'm not going to get into it on this channel. But yeah, tough times ahead. And like I said, if you don't like the fact that these aren't on sale, you better get used to it, because not only are they $599 Canadian right now, they're going to go up in price inevitably. And as far as revision is concerned, you'd be shocked. You'd be shocked. We just might not get a revision because of what happened over the last 3 years, right? That's fucked up so much stuff, within the world, how companies operate and production lines. This might be the only viable product for Microsoft and Team Xbox going forward. They may not have, I'm sure they've got the capabilities of putting out a revision, but they may not. The original Xbox Series X and the Series S and the PS5, we might be stuck with those for the foreseeable future. There's a lot of gamers out there that are still rocking the Xbox One, for fuck's sakes. It's just reality. We're just barely getting at a cross-gen right now. Barely. So like I said, that's my words of wisdom, words of advice. If you're on the fence about getting a Series X and you just don't want to pull the trigger right now, you're wasting your time. Because, again, you wait a couple more weeks, get closer to December 25th, you won't be able to get one. And then after Christmas, you probably won't be able to get one unless you pay over premium or you go in the classifieds. They're not going on sale. You're just going to end up paying more for it. So that's my nickel's worth of free advice. Yes, you can get an Xbox One S. Big fucking deal. Don't want one of those. This is the Cadillac right here. So this is investing in the future. This will probably be the last console I ever purchase. So if I have to pay $600 now, that's not really a lot of money in the grand scheme of things if I end up using this console for the next 10 years, right? Let's be honest here. So that's it. I really did want to put out a proper Halloween video, but I just really haven't had time. I carved a pumpkin last night. And yeah, should be fun. I'm a little bit older, so Halloween, it should be more fun for me than it is. But to me, anyhow, it just feels kind of like another day at the office. I don't know. I guess maybe I need to put on some Halloween music or maybe a movie or something to get me in the mood. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and night. If you are out there partying, if you are drinking, don't drive. Make sure you call a cab. Okay, you don't need to have a night that could potentially ruin your life and others' lives for the rest of your life. So just be careful out there. A little bit of a PSA. And yeah, that's it. Cut it off here at the 15 and 30 second mark. Thanks so much for watching. Love you, Voultar. Have a good night.
Ha 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 ha!